Now, the Conservative Party and its leader, the incumbent Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, are bracing for a major electoral test. As the United Kingdom is struggling through the worst cost of living crisis in memory, the local council elections across England will shed some light on the main contenders for the general elections next year. Now, in the Prime Minister's questions, Labour leader Keir Starmer criticised the Tories on several issues. He said that nearly about 2 million British people will end up paying more for their home loans. He also accused the Conservative government of using public money as nothing more than casino chips. In the opinion polls, Labour has built up a double-digit lead over the Conservatives' Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who's tried his best to get the elections back onto the local issues. While replying to Starmer, he said that the Tory party is delivering what it had promised with lower council taxes, lower crime and better roads. Rishi Sunak has also defended the latest change introduced by his government for the election. The change says that voters are required to show photo identification for the very first time. And the move has been denounced by the Labour Party as the opposition party sees it as an attempt to suppress the vote. Now, according to various surveys, the main issues that the voters are looking at this moment are inflation, the national health crisis, and this is going to be very interesting to see as to what the mood of the people in Britain, of course, is at this moment. And to tell us more as to what the British people at this moment are thinking, we're being joined in by my colleague Alex Izat, who's joining us live from London. Alex, these are crucial local body elections that are presently underway in England. Give us a sense of what the people think and which way and which issues are they likely to most vote likely on.
Yes, absolutely, you're right. They are a crucial part of what we may be seeing as we go forward into the general elections. Now, the local elections today, the polls opened at 7 a.m. and they close at 10 p.m. So they have the opportunity of for 8,000 seats to be up for grabs. Now, at the moment, the majority is the Conservative Party, and Labour does seem to need at least 1,000 more seats if it is going to look like a contender for the general election. But what it will show, though, if Labour does manage to increase that majority or even increase the amount of seats, is that Keir Starmer is seen as a potential leader for the country. Now, we mustn't forget that local elections are quite different to the general polls about what people think about the Conservative Party, the Labour Party and all of those others as well that are in contendance. The local elections are with regards to whatever council that you have at the moment. So people do tend to vote for the council if that has been doing a good job over the past couple of years. They tend to vote for the same people rather than completely do a roundabout turn. Of course, in PMQs we did hear from Rishi Sunak about very many Labour-led councils that weren't doing their utmost for housing and transportation as well. It did seem to be quite a tit for tat against Labour and Conservatives, but there are also many others that are in the race. Lib Dems and Independents usually do quite well in local elections, but it will generally give us an overview about what the UK nationals are thinking about going forward and how they do feel about not just the local councillors but also the wider picture as well. But of course we won't get those results until tomorrow.
Absolutely indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Alex Izat, for joining us and getting us all those details there. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.